Hey everybody, Austin here. It is 6:39 in the morning, and you may be wondering, why in the world, Austin, are you up at 6:39 in the morning? Well, 99% of the time I show you 1% of my life, which is visiting national parks, visiting history museums, having a blast with the past, which I do love to do. Definitely want to keep doing that as long as possible. But in real life, I'm just a regular, normal person like all of you. The other 340 some days of the year. So, as I said, 99% of the time I show you 1% of my life, and now this is the 1% of the time I can show you 99% of my life, which is being a college student. So, I am about to drive into campus. Come along with me as I spend another exciting day at Southern Adventist University. Well, that, for whatever you can see it of, is my home base of Hickman Science Center. It is about quarter to 7 on October 13, 2015. I hope you can see this and not just hearing me, but at least you have the audio at least. Maybe asking, why, Austin, do you come in so early? That is because there's a 7 a.m. prayer group that I'm a part of. It's just a really great way to start my day with God and pray to Him and encourage and build others up. And so, yeah, it does take a little extra oomph to get out of bed on time, but it's definitely worth it. This is the 5th year in a row that I have done this sort of thing. I started doing a day in the life of a Southern freshman 5 years ago, back in 2012. And then that one was so popular, I did one for the sophomore and junior and senior years. And now I'm here, super senior, graduating senior next May. I'm excited about that. Yeah, so very happy to kind of do the last video here in the series of my time here at Southern. Check this out, guys. Beautiful sunrise. Painted clouds here. Flagpole. Wright Hall Administrative Building. Just beautiful clouds. Well, it is about 7:45 right now. About an hour later, at a very wonderful prayer group. And then Southern puts on at 7:30 a very nice, just 10 or 15 minute kind of short spiritual program. We go sing a few songs and have a nice devotional. It's a really great way to start the day. It was neat. This morning's devotional, the student was talking about how we desire after different things, and sometimes those are good things and sometimes there are not so good things, but that God desires after us. This amazing big God who created the rivers and the mountains and all the streams and flowers. He desires after us and desires after a relationship with us. Just a very nice, encouraging thought. Needs something to ponder. And yeah, so I am going to go. I have a class at 9:30, but I'm going to go and study for an animal physiology biology class, because I have learned that if I go over the material before class, I often understand it better, and then I can ask more informed questions during class. So that's what we're going to do now. It's about an hour and a half later, about 9:15. I got some really good animal physiology study done on both the past material we did a couple days ago to really concrete that in my brain, as well as going over the material we will be covering today. So got some good study done. Gonna go down to class. Hey everybody, Austin back. It is 10:30 in the morning. Just finished class. Very neat class period. Animal physiology on the heart. Learning about the inner workings of the heart is just really, truly amazing. So I have really enjoyed that. And now, one of the really cool things Southern does is this thing called convocation. Maybe other schools do it too. I don't know. I never heard of the term beforehand. But it's basically just a weekly assembly where they will bring in speakers, and you get to hear them. So quite a few students show up. I, being a super senior, yay, I actually don't have to go, even though they're mainly good programs. It's also in the middle of the day, and I have school to do. But I have been going to a few convocations this school year, and this one is very important. I'm going to because we just got a new president. President David Smith this school year, and so his inauguration is this today. Never sat in the balcony before, but here am I, and I'll get to watch the students come in, and you get to see it from a unique perspective. Really excited about this. Well, convo's over. I'm really happy I went. Very solemn, yet happy and joyous occasion. It's really, David Smith is, I really think, a very good choice, God-ordained choice of a president, new president here at Southern. Just neat to see everybody, dress up and be happy, and be happy about, yeah, there's change, but good change. Just really, really happy for all of that. I am going to go home, eat lunch. Well, hey everybody, Austin here again. It is 1:15 in the afternoon. Had a great lunch and back on campus now. Heading over to the McKee Library, our campus library, because being a super senior, graduating senior, yippee. There's a lot of things to do, not just on surviving this semester, but also looking into, where I'm going in the future. There's a graduate school up in Michigan I am very seriously looking into. And so I want to apply to that. And of course, they have certain requirements for their application. One of them being basically write a 500-word essay on why you want to go to this school, what your philosophical perspective is. Do you know what your philosophical perspective is? I had to think on that one for a minute while I was writing it, and also where I want to go post this graduate school. So I have gone over it with the professor, but now I'm going over to the library. There's a writing center where you can get some free help on just grammar and flow and all that great stuff to make sure it really shines. So I'm gonna go over to the library now and do that. Yeah. Well, hey everybody, it is 3:15, just finished over at the library. I had a really good appointment with the writing center, got some good tips and ideas how to improve my paper. Then I took my computer and made those changes. We'll be running it by a professor early next week. And now I'm going over to the religion building, Hackman Hall, because I have a class called Life and Teachings of Jesus in about 15 minutes. Hey everybody, Austin here. It is 4:50 p.m. Just got out of my class at Hackman. A very wonderful Life and Teachings of Jesus class period. It was a lot of fun. I'm really happy with this half of the semester done. We're now clearing out of the culture, even though I love learning about the culture because there's so much in the Gospels that sometimes I don't understand, why did the Pharisees react this way? Why did Jesus react this way? I don't know if they had train horns or whistles back then, though. And learning about this culture in the background really helps me to understand why these different people reacted how they did. So today I was happy we were able to start getting into some more of the actual characters in the Jesus story. Talked about John the Baptist a lot. Talked about the birth of Jesus, and excited to come back next week and keep studying. It's just a really wonderful class to learn about a person, learn about a topic that many of us, I feel, grow up or know some about, but so wonderful to learn more about and study more about. Just what a wonderful, incredible being that Jesus is. I think I'm probably going to wrap up this video about here. I'm going to give a little bit of a summary of the day, but not a whole lot left to show. I'm gonna go home, eat supper, do some more school. Usually I finish by about 8 or 9, so I can go to bed by 9 or 10, so I can get up by 5 or 6 and do this whole shebang all over again. Really a theme for me this school year I feel has been, just the phrase, out with the old and with the new. There's, of course, a new president. We had a wonderful president for almost 20 years, Gordon Beats. Um, Wonderful, wonderful in every way and respect. But he earned a rightful retirement with all, how old he was getting, and I'm just thrilled, really thrilled. We have such a wonderful new president in the person of David Smith. So that was really fun, but there's definitely change there. A lot of, my friends have graduated last year because I came in 2012. And so, a lot of people who went on the 4-year track, unlike me who's doing the 5-year track, they're all out of here. Some of the professors I know who have moved on to other jobs, some new ones coming on. There's always new people to get to know, but I kind of feel like it's starting to be my time to leave too. Southern has been absolutely great. I highly recommend it. If you are a young person or a person who knows of a young person who's nearing college age, please come to Southern. It is a wonderful experience. I will put a link to their website in the description below, as well as please feel free to ask me any questions. This is my 5th year here. I've been around the block a few times. Know a few things, not everything, but I'm more than happy to answer. It really is a wonderful school with solid academics, but also wonderful opportunities for spiritual growth and growing your relationship with Christ, as well as getting to know other people, other peers who also want to grow their relationship with Christ. But yeah, even though Southern has been an awesome experience for me, I'm also just really excited about the prospect of, moving along, continuing my education, and, seeing where God continues to lead me post-Southern, looking into graduate schools. And, I love biology because biology is the study of how God created this incredible world. And every single day I walk into class, my jaw just drops even more because God is amazing, guys. God is awesome. I mean, just the complexities. And humans, I feel, only understand about this much of how complex everything is. And probably at the college level, we're going into this much, which is still a lot. I really feel in 3 words, I could describe biology as God is awesome. And to have the goal to become a biology professor, to teach other people and college students about how awesome biology is, God's creation, but also teach at, hopefully a place like here at Southern where I can also impact them spiritually like my own professors have. So yeah, that is my little video clip for this year. I hope you enjoyed it. I think of the Bible verses, in Ecclesiastes, I believe, to everything a season. And also Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your paths. Anyway, thanks guys so much for watching. Till next time, see you later.